incarnate. I am Satan, I am Lucifer, I am Belial, and I am Leviathan. Come forth, Antichrist, and manifest thyself. Drink from chalice. Invocation of Dracula, or ritual to become a vampire. Dracula, I invoke thee. Dracula, I summon thee. Dracula, I conjure thee. Come forth, Dracula, and manifest thyself within this body, this temple which I have prepared. Come forth, Dracula, and manifest thyself. Drink of my blood that I may become like you, that I may become one of the undead, one with the forces of darkness. Come forth, Dracula, and manifest thyself. For I have crossed the gates of hell and I have become the devil incarnate. I am Satan, I am Lucifer, I am Belial, and I am Leviathan. Come forth, Dracula, and manifest thyself. Drink from chalice. Invocation of Lycanthrope, or ritual to become a werewolf. Lycanthrope, I invoke thee. Lycanthrope, I summon thee. Lycanthrope, I conjure thee. Come forth, Lycanthrope, and manifest thyself within this body, this temple which I have prepared. Come forth, Lycanthrope, and manifest thyself. Eat of my flesh that I may become like you, that I may become one of the undead, one with the forces of darkness. Come forth, Lycanthrope, and manifest thyself. For I have crossed the gates of hell and I have become the devil incarnate. I am Satan, I am Lucifer, I am Belial, and I am Leviathan. Come forth, Lycanthrope, and manifest thyself. Drink from chalice. Invocation of Mormo, or ritual to become a ghoul. Mormo, I invoke thee. Mormo, I summon thee. Mormo, I conjure thee. Come forth, Mormo, and manifest thyself within this body, this temple which I have prepared. Come forth, Mormo, and manifest thyself. Drink of my blood and eat of my flesh that I may become like you, that I may become one of the undead, one with the forces of darkness. Come forth, Mormo, and manifest thyself. For I have crossed the gates of hell and I have become the devil incarnate. I am Satan, I am Lucifer, I am Belial, and I am Leviathan. Come forth, Mormo, and manifest thyself. Drink from chalice. Invocation of Legion, or ritual to become demonically possessed. Legion, I invoke thee. Legion, I summon thee. Legion, I conjure thee. Come forth, Legion, and manifest thyself within this body, this temple which I have prepared. Come forth, Legion, and manifest thyself. Enter into this body that I may become like you, that I may become one with the forces of darkness. Come forth, Legion, and manifest thyself. For I have crossed the gates of hell and I have become the devil incarnate. I am Satan, I am Lucifer, I am Belial, and I am Leviathan. Come forth, Legion, and manifest thyself. Drink from chalice. The 72 Jinn of Babylon. After invoking the 8 sub-princes of hell and the 9 lords of the abyss, the magician may call upon the 72 lords of the jinn. The 72 lords rule over the 72 divisions of the earth. Invoking these 72 lords gives the magician power over all the demons which dwell upon the earth but not the demons which dwell in the firmament, in the Tartaran abode, or in the abyss of chaos. Power over these spirits is gained by entering the underworld, crossing the planetary spheres, and finally descending to the depths of chaos. The descriptions which follow are taken from a very old grimoire known as the Gosha or Lesser Key of Solomon. These descriptions are provided so that the magician may note the fear with which medieval sorcerers approached the invocation of demonic spirits. Surely, a being with the powers described would be able to destroy the magician, despite the greatest precautions on the part of the magician, for having the audacity to invoke him to physical appearance. And surely the magician's god would abandon him to his fate, for having sought wealth, sexual fulfillment, and the destruction of his enemies rather than having faith in God's will. Ironically, the magician fasts and prays to God for power over the spirits but enters the Kabbalistic circle of invocation to his own ruin. Points for every demand from the spirit is a statement of greed, lust, envy, or anger. The magic circle, hazel wand, triangle, pentacles, and seals herein described are not necessary to the invocation of these powerful beings. Each of these beings is a lord who rules over many legions of inferior spirits. By crossing the gates of hell and becoming one with the forces of darkness, the satanic magician makes himself the friend and an ally to these beings. Without the need for threat or coercion, they will visit him in peace and assist him in the performance of this work. If the seals are used, they should be written upon the hand or elsewhere upon the magician's flesh, as a sign of the magician's desire to become one with the forces of darkness. 1. Beel. The first principal spirit is a kin ruling in the east, called Beel. He maketh thee to go invisible. He ruleth over 66 legions of infernal spirits. He appeareth in divers shapes, sometimes like a cat, sometimes like a toad, and sometimes like a man, and sometimes all these forms at once. He speaketh hoarsely. This is his character which is used to be worn as a lamb before him who calleth him forth, or else he will not do thee homage. 2. Agares. The second spirit is a duke called Agris, or Agares. He is under the power of the east, and cometh up in the form of an old fair man, riding upon a crocodile, carrying a goshawk upon his fist, and yet mild in appearance. He maketh them to run that stand still, and bringeth back runaways. He teaches all languages or tongues presently. He hath power also to destroy dignities both spiritual and temporal, and causeth earthquakes. He was of the order of virtues. He hath under his government 31 legions of spirits. And this is his seal or character which thou shalt wear as a lamb before thee. 3. Visago. The third spirit is a mighty prince, being of the same nature as Agares. He is called Visago. This spirit is of a good nature, and his office is to declare things past and to come, and to discover all things hid or lost. And he governeth 26 legions of spirits, and this is his seal. 4. Samegina, or Gamagine. The fourth spirit is Samegina, a great marquis. He appeareth in the form of a little horse or ass, and then into human shape doth he change himself at the request of the master. He speaketh with a hoarse voice. He ruleth over 30 legions of inferiors. He teaches all liberal sciences, and giveth account of dead souls that died in sin. And his seal is this, which is to be worn before the magician, when he is invocator, etc. 5. Marbus. The fifth spirit is Marbus. He is a great president, and appeareth at first in the form of a great lion, but afterwards, at the request of the master, he putteth on human shape. He answereth truly of things hidden or secret. He causeth diseases and cureth them. Again, he giveth great wisdom and knowledge in mechanical arts, and can change men into other shapes. He governeth 36 legions of spirits. And his seal is this, which is to be worn as aforesaid. 6. Valifer. The sixth spirit is Valifer. He is a mighty duke, and appeareth in the shape of a lion with an ass's head, bellowing. He is a good familiar, but tempteth them. He is a familiar of to steal. He governeth 10 legions of spirits. His seal is this, which is to be worn, whether thou wilt have him for a familiar, or not. 7. Ammon. The seventh spirit is Ammon. He is a marquis great in power, and most stern. He appeareth like a wolf with a serpent's tail, vomiting out of his mouth flames of fire, but at the command of the magician he